Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Kelsey Pinzo. I make beauty videos here on YouTube as well as a little bit of college lifestyle. Sometimes I throw in some hair or fitness videos in there. But today I wanted to talk to you about my goals for 2020 when it comes to makeup in general, as well as YouTube and moving forward. So the first goal that I have for myself, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by December of 2020. Right now, as I'm filming this video, I'm at 53, which is really amazing. I love that 53 people have subscribed to my channel, and that makes me really happy. I'm glad that people are interested in what I'm talking about. But I do really just want to hit 1,000. I've been on YouTube since 2013, and I was very, very inconsistent with making videos. I think I went a total of like 2 straight years without actually making anything, and last year I made it my goal to get back and active on YouTube and start making videos consistently again, because I found my passion for makeup and I wanted to share that again with the community. So I started doing that, and I was posting videos every week, sometimes twice a week if I had some extra time, with the exception of a few weeks here and there because, you know, I'm in university and college is hard. I'm really, really proud of the fact that I was able to get that goal up and off the ground, and I'm really happy with the content that I'm putting out again. I'm feeling good about how my makeup skills have grown and how my video content has grown and how I've grown more comfortable in front of the camera, because I feel like when I first started I was just really awkward and I was just talking really fast all the time, and then I'd like run out of breath and I'm like but now talking in front of the camera, I'm a lot more comfortable with it, and I enjoy talking to you guys. I like thinking that you're here. It makes me really cool, and again, it helps knowing that people watch my content consistently. So I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year now that I'm making videos more regularly, and I'm going to try and put out some even better content. I'm going to try and upgrade some of my filming equipment this year. As you can see, I'm trying something different. And yeah, so that is goal number 1. Goal number 2 is I want to try and be on a PR list by the end of the year, if not more than one. That's just one of those goals I've always had. I love free makeup. I mean, who doesn't? But it's also just like, I do want to be recognized for what I do, and I'm not saying that that is my only goal, because I adore makeup and I do it because I want to, not because I think I need it, or I just really like doing it as a place for me to express myself visually. A lot of my friends are really good at painting and coloring and different artistic backgrounds, and makeup is mine. And so I want to be recognized for improving so much for the year, and it would just mean a lot if I would be able to try out some new makeup from companies, maybe ones that I don't have in my collection right now, because I always want to try out new companies. So I do want to get on a PR list by the end of the year. That's not necessarily like my priority goal. My priority goal is definitely getting 1,000 subscribers, but it would make me really happy if I was on a PR list by the end of 2020, if not more than one. So now I'm going to kind of go into my makeup goals a little bit more, and so the first one I've already started working on how I'm going to get there, and that is I want to use more of my makeup consistently. Especially when I buy new palettes, like I just bought the It's All Good palette and the 2 palettes from Juvia's Place, and I actually may or may not have just ordered the Bare Necessities palette from ColourPop because it came back in stock. Sorry, Mom. So obviously I do, compared to so many other YouTubers, I don't have a lot of makeup. But for just my own storage and just for myself as a person, I do have a good amount of makeup, and sometimes it's hard to use all of it. I get in like zones where I only want to use this palette for a long time, and that's great and everything, but then I'm not showing my other palettes love, and especially the ones that I paid good money for. I really want to use them and make their money's worth. So I have started I downloaded an app called Decision Maker, and basically it is a giant wheel spin. So as you can kind of see right here, I hope it's not reflecting too badly for you, I created a wheel of all of the palettes that I own, and every morning I spin the wheel and I see what palette I'm going to use that day. And so some of these palettes are back at school, so if I land on a palette that's back at school, obviously I spin again because I don't have it here with me. So this morning, like, I put in the Bare Necessities palette because I ordered it yesterday and it should be here probably within like a week or so. So I did put that on there, and that's actually what it gave me this morning, and I was like, wow, thanks for giving me the palette that I don't have yet. But then it came up with the Storybook I do it every time. Storybook Cosmetics palette that I got in my BoxyCharm, I think 2 months ago. It was the Robin Hood palette. So you can kind of see, hopefully the lighting isn't too terrible, I'm really sorry. But I did a gold and green eye with a little bit of brown today because that's what that palette is. It is golds, it is browns, and it's greens. So I used that palette along with a little bit of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I don't remember if I put that on this. To be honest, there's so many shimmer shades in here, it's not one that I would ever really use on its own, I don't think. So this is one of those ones that I incorporate into just about every single look I ever do. I always use the color Treasure up here as like an inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight. So that's what I did today. I did use a few of these shades in my eye look to get some use out of this palette as well. So that's what I've done to be able to start using at least my palettes a lot more equally. I have an equal chance of using every palette every day, and it will help me to get inspired by some of the palettes that I have, because I know some of the palettes that I have, I look at them and I'm like, oh yeah, it's really pretty, and I'm glad I bought it when I did, but now I'm like, I'm kind of stuck. Where do I go? So it could help me rediscover my love for some of the palettes. I can name one in my head that I'm waiting for it to come up so that I can kind of challenge myself to make a look with it again, because I haven't done it in so long. But yeah, so I'm just trying to kind of use up, especially my eyeshadow palettes, but even just makeup in general, a lot more equally. I do have some like dupes of different products, like I have multiple blushes, but I always use the same blush. So I don't actually know where the rest of my blushes are. I think they might still be at school, so when I get back there, I'm gonna have to kind of sort everything, which leads into my next goal, which is to find a better organization for my makeup, because right now, you guys can't see it, but I did show it to you in my clean and organization video that I did a few weeks back. My palettes are all sitting on top of a cat house right now. So there's that. And then when I'm at school, it just sits on a little shelf under my desk, which, like, it's convenient for me to get to and everything, but I think my makeup products deserve a lot better organization than what they have right now. So my goal, this goal kind of extends beyond 2020, but I want to, again, you guys kind of saw this in my clean and organization video. This wall right here next to me, I'm currently facing my back door. This wall right next to me is covered in so much stuff that I rarely ever use. Right now, like, all of the bags that I brought all my school stuff home in, like all my clothes and everything, they're right there, so they can't really move right now. But there's an old TV stand that doesn't have a TV on it anymore, and it's just filled with a bunch of stuff that me and my family don't use. So it's kind of my family and I's mission to clean this out and get it out of here. And this area right here is going to become my vanity area, and I'm hoping this area over here around where my candle is right next to my desk will become a filming area. If not, combine the two of them and make it like a longer area. So I do need to start saving up for better film equipment to make my YouTube videos better, as well as better organization and storage for my makeup, because right now this whole on top of a cat house or in a little like pull-out drawer in my desk, it's not doing them justice, because my palettes and my makeup, I love it, and I just feel like they're getting lost right now. So that is another goal of mine for 2020. And that kind of goes along with organization and storage for like travel makeup. This bag has been a huge help to me. I got this in my FabFitFun starter box. and it has just been an amazing help. It is so large and can hold so much stuff. This has made my everyday makeup bag so much easier. I will say because it's so large it takes up a lot of space, but I want to be able to have like maybe a few more of these, so that this is like my everyday makeup, and then I also have one that's like specifically this makeup is for travel. Like that's kind of what I want, and then the rest of it can kind of go on a vanity in some clear drawer, like clear acrylic drawers or anything like that, so I can see them and switch things out into my everyday makeup bag as I need to. And then just for the fun of it, I'm going to share some just like general goals that I have for 2020. I'm trying to be a lot more positive both in person and over social media. So especially these past few days, like I mentioned before, I did make a new Instagram, and I've been using that Instagram to comment both on brands pages as well as just like hashtag pages, which are like people that I don't know, they use certain hashtags and stuff like that. Commenting about how much I really like the makeup, because I used to just scroll through and I'm like, wow, that looks really cool, and then I'd scroll past it. I really want to show people that I think they're doing an amazing job. I don't want to just be like, wow, that's really cool, and then be gone with it. I want people to know that they're doing great work, and because I know that I would want that as well. So I'm trying to be a more positive influence both on Instagram and Twitter especially when it comes to makeup, but I'm also just trying to be a more positive person in general. I know that I go back and forth. I'm like a roller coaster of emotions sometimes. So in general, I'm just trying to keep my head up high this year, and no matter what happens, just try and look at the bright side of things. I think that's really important, because sometimes things just go wrong, and sometimes you want to wallow in them, and that's totally understandable, but you gotta keep your head up and know that every time something goes wrong, something else is going to go right. So I'm just trying to keep a positive attitude this year about a lot of different aspects of my life. I'm trying to control my stress, my stress and my worry, because I stress and worry a lot about so many different things. And then just a cute little goal that I have, especially for this semester. I really want to get straight A's this semester at university, and I think it's totally doable. So I'm going to put more time into my work, and I want to make money this year, both like at school and over YouTube, and yeah, I kind of want to organize my life and be positive and not necessarily stress-free, because sometimes a little bit of stress is good. I think it keeps your head in check. Relatively stress-free, and I just want to be, I want to be a good friend to people I know and people that I don't. So, and of course, I want to spend more time with my kitty cats. Give me one moment. I want to be the best cat mom that I can be. For those of you that don't know, this is Maggie. If you follow my new Instagram, Kelsey_Pinzo, you were introduced to this little angel there the other day. She's been hanging out on my bed because there's a lot of fuzzy blankets there. But basically, I just want to be a really good cat mom, and I want to love my cats very dearly, because especially last year after my one cat died, that one hit me really hard, because I felt like he loved me a lot more than I loved him, which in theory wasn't true, but he showed his love for me a lot more than I showed my love for him. And so when he died, that really hit me hard, and I just felt like an absolutely terrible, terrible cat mom. So I'm determined, especially because these two are getting kind of old, no offense, little one, I want to just make sure that they know that I love them, and yeah, I just overall want to be a better human being, and I want to grow in my makeup skills, and I want to grow in my YouTube skills, and I just want to share my growth with all of you guys throughout the year. So, sorry this was a little bit of a chatty video. Normally I try to do, fix this hair. Normally I try to do videos with a little bit more action, either reviews or tutorials or unboxings or anything like that, but I just figured, especially at the beginning of the year, a chatty video would be a little more warranted. So if you stuck with me all the way through this video, thank you very much for listening to my goals. If you have any goals you want to share, leave them down in the comments below. I would love to see them, and I know other people would love to see them too. And I hope that you guys stick with me through 2020. I think this is going to be a really good year, and I'm excited for what it has the potential to bring. I know the world in general is off to a bit of a rocky start, and I'm hoping we can bounce back from this and overall grow as a YouTube community, as a global community, and as individuals. So thank you very much for supporting me, sticking with my channel, and watching today's video. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's about all I got. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.